Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna talk about things all K-pop fans can relate to. I thought this video idea would just be a little fun talk about things as a K-pop fan that can be relatable and such. Most of these points are gonna be from my experience and thought maybe some of you guys have gone through it too. So without further ado, let's get started. 1. Being embarrassed to say you listen to K-pop. I remember there were times that I was listening to K-pop at school alone at lunch, and a friend of mine came up to me and asked what I was listening to. I don't know why, but I was flustered and quickly lied, saying I was listening to Ariana Grande. Or another time one of my friends asked to look at my phone and I said sure, then handed it to them. Curious, I peeked at what they were doing with my phone and I saw that they were about to press my music app. So I quickly snatched my phone away from them with a face as red as a tomato and said I have to use the restroom. I don't know why, but when I first got into K-pop, I felt that I was weird for liking Korean pop music. But now, I'm glad my friends accept that I listen to K-pop and will even give it a listen. 2. Standing a group because of one member. I remember when I first got into K-pop I was very picky with who I wanted to listen to. Yes, I know. How ignorant of me. But sadly I was like that. I would look at the profiles and look to see if any of the members looked hot or cute to me, which would determine whether I will give their music a shot or not. I honestly cringe at the fact that I did that. But hey, life goes on. 3. Refusing to listen to a certain group. Okay, so I like soft music and cute bubblegum pop music. So when a K-pop friend of mine suggested I listen to a song from a specific group, I was a bit skeptical. I took one look at their thumbnail on YouTube and didn't like the flashy gang aesthetic or the dark and rough colors. I didn't even take one listen to it. The next day I lied to my friends saying it was a bop that I listened on repeat. I laugh so hard when I think about that time because how dumb and ignorant I was back then. Thank God I'm not like that now, or else I'd be missing out on so many bops. 4. Hating a song at first but later falling in love with it. This I guess can sort of relate to the last point I made, because if I actually did listen to the song, I would listen to 10 seconds of that song and click off of the video. And then in the middle of the night I find myself singing to that 10 seconds of that song I supposedly hated. And then I go finish the entire song and completely fall in love with it. And I did this method for a whole month straight. Oh god, why didn't someone help me, LMAO. 5. Shipping your fave idols together. Yes, I know this is a bit of a controversial subject, but I want to let you know I don't do this anymore. Or at least not as much as I did before. But yeah, I used to do this with all of my biases. I secretly hoped my favorite girl group bias would date my favorite boy group bias. Until I started seeing how against K-pop fans were toward shipping. So I just kept it to myself and never stated that I do that online, or else I would get massive hate comments against me. So I eventually stopped shipping idols together. Now and then I think to myself how cute it would be if certain idols were a couple, but I never say that online because I'm too afraid. 6. Trying to get non-K-pop fans into K-pop. I think we've all done this at least once in our lives, because I know I have, countless times. As you know, I would listen to K-pop at school, and when my friends asked what I was listening to, I would quickly shove the earphones into their ear, and ramble a bunch of facts about the group even though they could care less. 7. Listening to K-pop in secret. I don't know why I keep going back to the subject school, but school was seriously a tough block for me to deal with when listening to K-pop. Before I was bold enough to listen to K-pop at school without a care, I was always conscious about what people would think of me if they found out I listened to K-pop. I thought they would think of me as a widow, or nerd, or even a career boo. So I made sure to always have an English song on standby, in case someone asked me what I was listening to, so I could quickly change the song and show them my screen. 8. Liking a group because they have good looking members. Not gonna lie, I still have a tendency to do this, but I'm really trying not to have that mindset. I used to always just look for members that were good looking, so whenever I watch their music videos I just stare at them. 9. Wishing you got into K-pop long ago. When I first got into K-pop, I always saw K-pop fans say things like, I was here since day one, or I've been here since this era, and it always kinda made me feel inferior to the other K-pop fans. But now I realize it doesn't matter when you get into K-pop as long as you respect the artists and fandoms. 10. Getting excited or extremely happy when you see a K-pop reference outside of K-pop related things. I remember I was in a big city with my dad and I saw a poster of Irene from Red Velvet. And I literally fanned over her because I rarely see anything that is K-pop related outside of the internet. 11. Going out of our way to buy something that our bias has. I remember buying a lip balm that I really didn't need all because I saw Jungkook using it in a Bangtan Bomb video. Talk about celebrity endorsements when the celebrity isn't even intentionally endorsing it. 12. Saving pictures of your bias to your camera roll. Okay, I know I can't be the only one who saves videos and pictures of my biases to my phone's camera roll. It's probably weird to some people and completely normal to others, but honestly 5,000 out of the 7,000 photos I have on my phone are probably my biases. Anyways, that's all I have for today. I hope I'm not the only one who went through most of these. And I hope if you have gone through these, or are going through them right now, that you are not alone. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you loves next time. Bye bye.